Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affect the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves. And sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we got to have just Yancy on as a guest. We love working with her when we get a chance. So a full hour of fun and healing sounded great to all of us. Join in on any healing that comes up as needed while we take Yancy in to heal their ish. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast. Hi, guys.
I was loud.
You have to touch the square and then, accept the... Hey, you got it.
I figured it out.
You got it. Hi.
All right.
Dude, I was yawning like a motherfucker right before. I was fine all day, and then right before coming on here, I was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And it's last night.
Why?
Is it because of the slash?
I had a migraine all day yesterday, and it's carried on a little into today.
We'll talk about that. Do you know what brought it on, or what happened?
No, it happens every few months to me. Just the whole right side starts to ache and hurt. I usually get nauseous and throw up. And then I just spend the day trying to...
We've known you for a while, and this is the first time you're just casually yeah, it's so bad. I just throw up, and it gets so bad. Kate has been getting something since you got on here.
Super chill. Very chill about it.
Hey guys, I think fireworks are going off. Anyway.
I hear them too.
How?
We live really close together.
Okay, I think it's when a past life comes up, and I don't know why you have it set up so violently like that. Oh, probably because you won't look at them.
Because you won't look at them. She still isn't. She still isn't.
I was out here fighting for my life in the restroom.
You said it happens once a month?
It happens probably every 3 or 4 months. And it's always right side. It always happens here.
Behind this is literally past life spot right here. I just don't talk about it very often.
Hey, Yancy, do you want to look at it, or?
Sure.
Do you want to look at the past life that's been backed up back there, or do you want to look at maybe not
to kind of not happen anymore?
Well, we can look at it not happening first. It doesn't necessarily.
Which one do you want to look at first, Yancy?
We need direction.
Okay, let's look at the past life that's happening.
Okay, all right, the back of past life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I got disappointed, but I was like, okay.
Oh.
Well, I think it's
Fine.
because the first one would have encompassed the second one, and
Probably.
it would have been faster.
It's not the most impactful, but whatever. Sounds great. Let's do it.
I guess fancy Yancy.
We have a whole hour. Let's go ahead, I guess.
Take this side quest, I guess.
I gotta talk to myself. We can ripple it any direction. You literally asked her. Okay. Okay. I don't usually talk to myself, but I was real disappointed. I was just
Okay. Yeah, I had to drink an energy drink before this.
Why do you I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it. Why do you talk to yourself? I don't feel like I talk to myself. I don't talk to myself very often, but you talk to you.
Me?
You talk to me all the time.
Oh, yeah, it's because I'll fight myself. I will fight me.
In a good way?
Yeah. I'll be like, no, this is the way we should do it. I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass. And then it'll be like, all right. Like, just ridiculous. Like in Deadpool.
Who wins?
Me, every time. But that's why I talk shit to myself. Because I will, trying to do the right thing, trying to be correct, I will fight me. Okay. Yeah. So, you want to just like jump in? Okay. Most impactful point of this backed up life that keeps hurting you?
Please take me to the most impactful point in here about this past life that is hurting me.
I hate it.
Are you there, Kat?
I feel like I'm in the pocket of the. I still want to heal the pocket, so my tentacles are like
a washing machine.
I mean, it looks like a hemorrhoid butthole. So.
Well, I don't want that.
Well, it's so backed up. Yeah,
it's backed up
because it's so infected from not being looked at.
I don't have to go through. But I don't have to go through that portal. I could meet you there. I don't have to go through. I don't have to.
All right, can we go? Let's see.
I'm just gonna go take me where Yancy is. Okay. Ugh. It's over to the left now.
It's a butthole portal. That's where she is. The butthole portal. So, Yancy, can we go back to before this happened? And merge with this version of you and exchange you information with it. All right. It's you looking at your portal.
You wanted to call it a butthole again so badly.
Yes, because it's not infected yet. So it doesn't look like an infected butthole yet. It's just a portal. And you can set up the coding any way you want. You can how do you want to see that you have past lives? This is the way. You're like this way.
I feel like it makes so much sense because I do this because I don't pay attention to the little things. Like something little. I'll look at it later and then never look at it.
You do look at the little things. It's the big things that you don't look at. What are you talking about? I see you literally taking your finger and being like getting every speck of every little thing.
The massage therapist says, I don't look at the little things. Looks at the details.
Wild.
Okay. So, what do you need to do here?
Do you know how I have mine set up? Do you want to hear how I have mine set up? For real? I watch things. Movies, TV shows.
Oh, okay.
I will watch it and then I'll go, huh. And then I go, wait, blah, 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 blah. And then I look at it. It does not hurt at all. In the least. It feels real effortless.
You play video games, don't you, Yancy?
No, not really.
What, do you play phone games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I play one phone game that I'm obsessed with.
What is it?
Kate said that's a video game.
Homescapes.
Oh, yeah. So you can get it through video games, you can get it through songs, you can get it through TV shows, you can get it through movies.
How the fuck are you getting it then? What happens to you?
So I think she gets a migraine and she throws up.
Debilitating migraine. And then I cry about it.
What? Could you at least have it to where when you pass out, you remember the life? No, not even that. Not even that. Cool.
Nope. Nope.
Kate, before you started working on stuff, how did you? Because that's how I used to do it more on my own.
Video games.
I had it set up like that before I even knew that I did.
Video games. Songs, still songs and video games.
What about your kids' shows or whatever?
Yancy?
Yeah.
I would think music, because I don't know why I have this thing where I don't really connect my phone to music. I just listen to whatever is on the stations. And I'm just like, this is what I have to listen to when I drive. I can't take the time to connect. I need to listen to the radio.
Because it's a sign.
Yeah, I the only time I have music on in the car at all is when someone else is in there and they want to play music. Otherwise, I have silent car.
Mine is like I won't ever connect, and my husband's like, "Why don't you just turn the Bluetooth on and listen to what you want to listen to?" If I get mad at a certain song, and I'm like, "Because I don't have time to connect my Bluetooth. I need to get in my car and I need to leave."
Well, I think like Kate said, it's channeled songs.
Okay.
What do you like? I want to get rid of the getting mad part, but like, no, because it's work. It's not even work to connect the Bluetooth. It's work to listen to the songs. The whole thing is fucking work. What are you moving? What is happening?
Signs and signals.
Oh my God. Holy fuck.
Like it's rewiring everything.
It is. It's like an echo chamber kind of room, but it's not an echo chamber kind of room. How do I describe this place? The feeling of this is on a white room with lights when you're on ecstasy. Like how you can taste the colors and the air is like menthol almost. Like it's like the whole thing is alive with clean drugs. That's what it feels like.
You're
the things coming
everything.
In.
I think this is your circuitry.
It feels real clean. Like it feels real like good.
The headache.
Not the desire to touch, just the desire, like when you hear music and it's like, holy fuck, this is a good song. And oh my God, their voice is so pretty. And holy shit, that's a pretty color. And oh my God, I want to touch that. That's what this feels like. Very sensory friendly.
Like move around.
It doesn't feel overwhelming anymore.
Right. And it still feels very grounded. But I don't have the ecstasy like waves and stuff or heat or any of that. It's just all external. Okay.
Can you put this in its order, not balance divine working order, as in put it in order to heal? That makes
chronological?
Sense. Like, yes. Fuck, that's what I was thinking of. Like this can be healed, this can be healed. You know what I mean? And like
it's moving.
Have it come to you at a conducive time. It's going
through her back into her chest.
Okay.
It feels like Guitar Hero.
Oh, what? Oh, it feels like Guitar Hero. Oh, yeah, the lines?
Yeah.
So you're setting it up
literally like that, except it's going into you.
So you're setting it up to be in video games and just letting you know. Okay, speed that up.
Is that the frustration you get when the song comes on the radio? Yeah. You throw a little fit? I think it might be connected. Oh, Petra's stuck in here, damn it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, and then speed it up and update as you're updating and upgrading it.
And upgrade this.
Integrate it back into your systems. And then secure it down. Okay.
Sapphire's
on, but my head feels full.
Sapphire's moon, Petra is almost a year old. Like on the 10th of January or something, some shit like that.
Okay. You said your head is cold?
Like full.
Full?
Full. Because it's... I don't know what you guys...
hurt anymore. The pain's gone.
I don't know what you guys did, but the Guitar Hero thing, instead of it going to the band, it went through like that. Like it had the visual of it going forward, and then it went into Yancy. It went into here, and then this whatever you guys did after. Now it's up here. It's in that pocket again, but it's not in the pocket back here. It's like on the whole base of the skull here.
Okay. Is that the way you're wanting it?
She doesn't know.
Okay. The way she built it.
I was wondering, because I've had to do that fear cord removal a few times, because for some reason I'm getting like, I'm scared to where I'm stuck in place, where I don't want to make a decision, I don't want to make a move, and it's just because of fear of whatever the next step is.
That's one of the reasons you chose, like, the partner that you chose and everything, so he could make the decisions and you could ride along. To be fair, Ben kind of has that same thing. He doesn't have a launching pad. I know I bring him up with you a lot, but I mean, you know, there's a lot of similarities. Luckily, you both heal, so thank God. Or not God, but you know what I'm saying.
Always been.
But he doesn't have a, like, he gets stuck, but I think that's one of the reasons why he likes people like me and Kate, is because we start things and then he gets to go along for the adventure. Mm-hmm. And I think that you kind of like that.
Yeah.
Self-starters.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. We had to be.
Oh, yeah.
And then we started to enjoy it.
Yeah, it was very much like I didn't have a choice. And it's like, oh.
That's cool. I would have chosen it anyway.
Yeah.
Your whole chest and back is hot. There's not a lot of movement in the head anymore. It's like all across here on the front and the back.
This looks more like a plate of armor than a. Where is your launching pad in all this? The thing that does it. Can you?
It's getting really hot.
Yeah, because I think you destroyed it on purpose. Can you?
Are you afraid if you launch, quote unquote, that these people aren't gonna? Yeah, these people aren't gonna go with you. You're gonna leave people behind. It's
like
not gonna happen.
I know I'm going to, but
it's not gonna happen unless you want it to.
Yeah, they're coming with you.
Okay.
And I almost want to be like, unfortunately,
So I'm gonna bring up Susan. She wouldn't mind me bringing it up. She's someone that you've met in class a couple of times, if not interacted with. I don't know if you have or not, but she went through a process where she did something that Kate and I have done, and I haven't seen a lot of people do this, but actually, Sapphire's Moon that's in here did it too. They brought everybody with them to the new world. Like they pulled in career, they pulled in family, they pulled in through, and those people did not get drug in there. Well, Sapphire Moon's stepdad did, but the rest of them, they did not get dragged drug in there. They wanted to go because it was a party. Like, it was so good. So you're not going to be leaving in, like, I know in spiritual stuff, like in spirituality and stuff, they're like, you got to leave everybody behind. No, you don't. We've actually left people behind. You do not have to. We did not have to.
Mm-hmm.
The people we left behind, we chose to.
Because they did not want to come along. They made it very clear they did not want to come along.
Yeah. Your stuff, it looks like extended family, your kids, your partner, it looks like everybody wants to go with you. So there's not I know you like to do that, like left or right, like fork in the road thing. There isn't one. You don't have to have it. It's moving stuff. Now it's moving stuff in the lower back. Still hot in the chest. You're adjusting stuff in the lower right sector. But it's not. Why is it on the right instead of the left? Because the lower left sector would be sexual boiler room typically.
Do you are you bisexual?
Okay.
That's why. That's the answer I got.
Okay.
Do you want to put it back to balance divine working order just in case?
It's still going to be on that side, but yeah.
Because if Kat is like getting it, then there's something
Well, it hurts. It's sore, but it's the same kind of sore as that was.
So there's something you're not looking at in there. Do you want to go to the most impactful point of that?
It's all the stuff's releasing. So, I mean, you guys go where you want to, but it's
copy and paste what you did with your that to your sexual boiler room.
Conducive because it's a different sector. It's like twisted. Everything's twisted in there. Oh my God, I feel so dizzy. You keep a lot of your sexual stuff at bay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
part
adventurous.
I think it's part of the not wanting to move ahead. Like keeping a lot of things tied up so that you don't not just not bring people with you, but you don't want to lose the people you have.
Are they not very adventurous?
My husband is. We've discussed having another partner, but it does scare me because I'm like, we have a lot of extended family. And my worry is, I'm like, what if they just stop talking to me? And then I go to like, well, if they stop talking to me, then what can I do about that?
Yeah.
And also,
why do they need
types of people that don't?
Why do they need to know?
I don't know.
Because you tell them everything.
So I'm open and I talk a lot about me.
Right.
So like they're gonna find out. And when I love very hard.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna like want to hide anything.
Actually, that can be healed. I did not. I just got that. I was like, yeah, I love really hard too, and then I was like, not anymore. I don't. I used to. I used to love so hard. That was one of my fears of things, is because like, but I don't anymore.
Like suffocatingly? What does that mean?
Intensely, all the way in it. Devoted.
Is there any way to give an example for this? It's like not clicking. Loving hard.
I love hard.
Because I see like
me and every other relationship I had before I healed it. Enough to get married when I'm against marriage. Enough to stay with a guy for 6 years who I couldn't even talk to on the phone.
Oh.
Putting them above my own betterment.
So it's like holding them really tight, like clenching. Okay. Not suffocating, clenching. Okay. Got it.
Is yours similar, Yancy?
Yeah. Like I've been married to my husband for quite some time and I never wanted to be married. I never wanted to have kids. We have 3 kids now.
I never wanted to have kids either. Same. I never wanted to. You don't.
I was trying to be funny.
I didn't. The reason I didn't want to get married was I am very big on honesty. And how can you commit to something that you're not sure of forever and ever? So, like, to say I'll be with you until death, I was like, that could possibly be a lie. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Why didn't you want to get married? I also don't like the government.
So much of my family relationships fall apart that I was like, it's a piece of paper and it really means nothing if you're not like mentally and I guess emotionally in it.
So why did you guys do it? You could
be with someone for the rest of your life if you choose that path. But that paper isn't going to stop you from anything.
The paper sometimes becomes a cage.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like, you could be together 50 years and then you get married and all of a sudden you want a divorce. Why did you get married?
My husband had wanted to, and then I think I just had my second child. And I was like, you know what, whatever. And he was like, well, I want to get married. And he wanted a big wedding. And I was like, we will get married.
Why did he want that?
He just loves love. He was like, he's always been very obsessed with love.
Yeah, but there's love anyway. So why?
I think he had a lot of his own insecurities with that.
She got something.
He wanted to show everyone. See? It was like
someone can love me. I mean, he has his own trauma from, I think, a teacher in 3rd or 4th grade that was like, nobody will ever love you. You'll never be with anybody.
It was to show his family, not anything about see somebody can love me. It was like a see I am in love.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's one of those, like, if you love her so much, then why aren't you guys, like, why aren't you planning? Why aren't you getting married? That kind of fucking thing.
It's yeah. It's like a
To shut them up, kind of.
It's more like a y'all can do it, I can do it too. It's like a one up, not a one up. It's like a even.
God, weddings are so fucking, marriage in general, so fucking expensive. It's just stupid, and I don't like bringing the law into fucking anything.
I didn't want to get married either, but mine was a different reason than this. That's why I didn't bring it up.
Right.
I did a courthouse wedding. I gave him like 30 days to plan it. I said I want to get married as closest to Halloween as I can. So we did the day before. We went to a courthouse. It was his parents, my mom, and my best friend at the time, and our 2 kids. And I said, this is the way I'm doing it. I don't want to walk down an aisle. I don't want people to see me. I don't want a bunch of people there that I barely talk to.
Hey, have you watched Kill Bill?
Yes.
Have you ever merged in with Uma Thurman's or whatever's character?
No.
Okay, cool. Because you are the bride that dies.
Oh, fun. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, so I'm getting I'm getting something about cake eating. I found that part disgusting. I find that part really disgusting that you have to feed each other
cake.
But I'm not really sure why this came up here. Is that?
I don't know. We didn't do that.
Okay, why didn't y'all do that? Tradition?
I wasn't into that. I don't even think I ate any of the cake that we got for my wedding.
Pause real quick because this is important. Sam in the comments says, I want a spiritual wedding. Do you know, you don't. How many times Kate and I have had to go into a past life with somebody and undo motherfucking spiritual weddings?
We're about to do it right now because that's exactly what I got.
It is so deep soul fucked up that it intertwines for lifetimes, and there's so much trauma bond bullshit that fucks things up so damn bad. Spiritual weddings are worse.
Garbage.
Because at least, like, regular, like, quote unquote traditional weddings, at least it's like till death do us part. Spiritual weddings, it's bonding your soul and your fucking, like, oh god, you do
DNA,
you.
everything.
Yeah, you do you, but bleh, we've had to undo so many.
And it's like, that's how you know you're really in love. Is it?
That you have to bond your soul through fucking eternity to where when one dies, the other one has to either off themselves or, you know, whatever to follow you through the depths of time. God, no.
Okay. So, Yancy.
You can, Sam. We'll just help you undo it, you know. Meet you in 50 years. Sorry, kidding.
Can you do all of the, what do you want to call it, twin flame healings and Hallmark healings?
I like the floral crown. I like encompassing all of it in the floral crown. I mean, I know you and I know what that is.
Uh-huh.
The twin flame shit, like all the twin flame stuff is soul bonding. So it's like, yes, there is a deep soul connection, but holy fuck. And then when we got rid of my big one that I had, all of a sudden I was looking at my partner with starry eyes, and I texted Kate right away. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm getting like all starry eyed and weird. I had multiple ceremonies with multiple fucking people in different lives. Blah. Sorry.
The twin flame thing, when it was like really big, that shit scared me. I'd just be like, scroll. I don't want that. I don't need that.
Because of this.
Well, then do it. Do the
removal.
What floral crown healing.
Yeah, because whenever we went in, go ahead.
Oh, I like the Hallmark healing because it gets rid of so the floral crown looks like, as I'm seeing it, the anti-twin flame, blah blah blah, all that shit, and then Hallmark is like the starry eyes, and so I like saying
Hallmark floral crown.
Hallmark. Okay, Spirit of the Tonight is good. Please activate the Hallmark floral crown healings to me and all forms and versions of me that need it.
All of you guys can do that.
Yes, because we're using retro phones already.
Yeah, so our stuff is always like, it's echoey.
All right, speed that up, and then push it forward, ripple it outwards, and secret secure it down.
I even did it again just in case, because fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's the Hallmark Floral Crown Healing, Nicole. All right.
That released a lot of tightness I have in my jaw regularly.
Oh. What does jaw tightness mean for you?
Usually that I'm holding back something that I want to say, but I won't.
Huh. All right, then.
It's burning. My skin is burning. I'm feeling everybody do it, and my fucking skin is on fire. I want to just connect. I just want to connect to Yancy's stuff right now, please. Thank you.
And everybody secret secure that down.
Because our humans will be like, no.
How will they know that we're really in love? You tell them you love them, and you feel.
You don't even have to do that. What's crazy about it is the like showing up for each other and just like having fun in the day. I got real nervous because it wasn't as passionate as I was used to. I'm such a I love so hard. I'm a lover, like love, love, love. And it's just casual. It's casual. Passion's still there when passion is needed to be there. There's still like sweet moments. There's still like embrace and hug and all that. But it is so much. There's no like, let's be together forever. There's no weird. I didn't know that it could exist in the way that it exists, to where if it doesn't work, we'll just be done. And that is okay. But right now, every day so far, for almost 3 years, we've chosen each other just that day, but we don't talk about.
I was super weird with it, and I'm like, I love and I'll do everything for you. Like, I switch things up. I'm a acts of service type of person, so I do everything to make his life very comfortable. But then you want to.
It made me lick my lips, and I was like, I don't need to know that. I don't need to know any of that. You're like, I'm an acts of service, and I was like,
oh my god.
Whoa. But then, like, when he'd want to hug and kiss and hold hands in public, I'm like, hey, whoa, there's people around. What do you mean you want to hold hands? That's a lot.
Okay, so I used to be no PDA, and Ben is PDA. So
I'm like, there are children about. We don't need to be holding hands. We're married. People know.
Kate doesn't like public displays of affection at all.
We just healed that.
Yeah, but now she can have a hug in public, which is like wild.
That's why it was so weird when I was like, oh, I feel like I need to hug you. Because I'm like, I don't hug people, much less against their will. I'm not like, hey, let's hug right now.
So it's like other people putting their stuff on you.
Oh, their judgment, their whatevers, that kind of stuff.
It's like, we don't do that, and it's like, who doesn't do that?
Oh, you know what? That would make sense because my family is like that.
So copy and paste
very
what
weird.
you did.
People hug or hold hands. They're like, you love your husband? That's so weird.
So copy and paste what you did to people's perception of you, like not affecting them, the perception of.
So for the people in the comments, the ones that like the PDA and get with people who don't, it's not that they don't want to be affectionate with you. It's that they can feel the judgment of others. They're probably feelers. They can feel that, not all of them, because you're not like that, but they can feel the judgment of people, and they don't want to make others uncomfortable, but also it hurts.
And if
it's
they're
like,
fear,
just avoid it.
They can see everybody's micro movements. They know what they mean.
It has nothing against the person that wants to have the PDA either, because in private it's fine. It's just in public, it's like, I don't want to swim in everybody else's trauma of this, but I didn't know that I could heal it to where I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought of me. Like, it's changed a lot.
And then copy and paste it to work if you want to work too.
Oh yeah, that makes sense for work. I have a lot of clients that are like, I had no idea you were married. I'm like, Why would I tell you I'm married?
I work with
Yeah,
men,
like-
they have no idea.
I'm here to give you a massage. We don't need more than that.
Okay.
Ben's feelings would get hurt too, Adelie.
And Shaden's
He
would
doesn't
too.
anymore. Yeah, Shaden would too, but he doesn't anymore.
Mhm.
They just know it's us now. But I mean, we've changed
I
it.
didn't love him because I wouldn't do it.
Yes.
And I'm like, I do love you. Think about all the things I do for you.
Yeah, why do I have
hold your
to
hand.
hold your
Yeah,
hand to prove
why
that?
does this one thing make you think that I don't like this one thing?
Yeah. Like, we've been together 14 years. What do you mean? Because I won't hold your hand. I don't love you anymore.
I don't know what you guys just did, but Yancy, it hurts, it's suffocating, and it's really hot.
I think she went into her husband's sectors. Okay, it's moving. Speed that up.
Reminds me of the sauna thing when you came on the live that one time. Do you remember the business sauna? No, you don't. Cool, that's fine.
You do,
the bank,
with all the old men.
the business meeting that we were all in.
Yeah.
But it's not that same place. I'm getting slightly dizzy. My inside eyes, which I don't have that. I mean, like, not because I'm not a seer, but just there's no eyes in there. They want to turn around and look in behind, like, into the back of my head. Like, why I wouldn't just go into my mental space room and turn around and look, I don't know. But it's like, huh?
Because it's Yancy.
Girl, can you get in your mental space room and turn around? Because this is fucking weird.
She's like, no, I don't want to go in there.
Oh my God.
Do the fucking mental space room healing really quick.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
There you go. God, that was the weirdest ass motherfucking feeling, I swear.
Instead of
Why
just
my
doing
eyes
the
roll back in my
thing.
head?
Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Like, when I close my eyes, I feel like they're just going straight up and trying to look back. And I'm like,
That's what it felt like,
What's
except it
this?
turned to the right. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Jesus Christ.
Speed that up. Please.
Okay. Now can you look at your mental space room?
Why do you have one of those hanging lights where you have to turn the, like, pull the cord? Like a murderer room.
It feels very like 70s, like shaft
Yes.
carpet, and it feels gross.
Kate loves it.
It's so good. It's like a little attic, and we gotta look around.
It's
it doesn't
dusty,
feel
that's
very
why.
good, though.
There is dust inside this the carpet stuff.
So can you update and upgrade and rebirth and regrow this? Speed that up.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's taken a lot out of me. I think my feelers are trying to feel through every fucking, I want to call it a kernel of carpet. That's fucking weird.
Because there's there's a bunch of pilling. Like pilling like a cashmere sweater because it's so old and gross.
Ew, I don't.
The game that I play, the one game that I play.
I hate this. I hate this. I have never been aware, I don't think, of the feelers on the bottom of my feet. I didn't know I had tentacles down there, and they're going like this into the carpet. I hate this.
Yancy, this isn't. Can you do the intense energy vampire cleanse to this? And then you updated and upgraded it, but you kept the same shit. This is not updating and upgrading, Yancy. Put it in Yancy. Yancify this.
Current Yancy.
Yeah, if you want bougie carpet, put bougie carpet in there. Jesus.
That thick ass, plush ass, early 2000s or late 90s. Like, we got carpet.
Get this shit, y'all. Okay.
You try to throw a throw rug on there that has that kind of, that's so soft that it's almost slippery. That, like, why?
I don't want that shit.
Is it supposed to be a blanket or something? Why do you have a throw rug on top of a carpet? Okay.
I don't know, but something in my right ear is like,
Get you a bigger chair. Jesus. Because it's you telling you what actual Yancy wants, and it's like you're fighting it.
I can
You're not even
feel
fighting you, you're just fighting it, the object.
I'm trying to think of the name of your healing Kate for Lourdes, the Team Revamp sweep.
Oh.
They said, I feel I'm not connected to my spirit guides. I have 1 year of darkness. Go to Captain Kate right here. Her pinned videos, the Team Revamp sweep will help a lot. Hey, Yancy, how come even when you're helping yourself, you're always looking to help other people? Because when we have a guest on here, we don't really help anybody in the comments. We don't. I mean, like, we talk, we have conversations, but that's like the second or third time I've done that. That's you, not like your fault, but like it's something you do.
It's
Why?
connected to you, yeah. And plus, you don't even like you like leather. It looks like. Cause I'm even getting the Lil Wayne song. It's like my leather's so soft, we probably have it all. Cause I go so hard.
It reminds me of the it's like that orangish brown leather, not all the way orange, but like lighter brown, and it reminds me of the booths at World Beer. That kind of soft, and then like the back and the arms. Hey, Susan, I brought you up earlier. Just thought I'd share.
With the taking the family from old Earth to new Earth.
Like your own personal old Earth to new Earth and the portals and stuff that you brought them through.
Yancy, can you break contracts with Loving Hard? It seems very Facebook post. Like, yes, I do that.
Or Instagram meme in her case. I do that.
I do that.
it feels like I have to snip through a bunch of wires, but like, I can't just snip through all of them. I have to do it very carefully.
Is it because of love bombs?
Yeah.
That helped you go faster.
And then remove all the hardware with all that too.
You didn't even need to cut any of that. You could have just removed the hardware, whatever.
And speed that up.
Doing it the hard way, because it's me.
Release contracts with that shit too.
What did she say?
I'm gonna do it the hard way because it's me.
Oh.
These are fun little quirks, but guess what? We'll find new things to like you for. It doesn't have to always be this. We'll like you. We have through the years. So, and we don't, we're not trying to like people. That's not what we're here for. If we like you, it's on accident.
It seems like you scroll through Instagram or Facebook, because it looks like you do go on Facebook, and if somebody says something,
my Facebook not that long ago.
Oh, well, this is still from Facebook then. It's very like, oh, I'm like that, and then you become that. It's like you like the thing that they say, like the oh, that's so me, and it's not actually also. You. Yeah, it's not actually you, but you become that because you like the idea of that. I love so hard.
I don't want to do that anymore. Because I still do it with Instagram sometimes, and I'm like, this is hilarious. And I'll send it to my sister, and I'm like, but I don't want that to be me.
And then the smut you read too. You do that with the smut you read too. You're like, I like that. And then you become it. Can you break contracts with that, or update and upgrade? Do both. Break all contracts with that are no longer in your highest good. And then
does she need to merge with her octopus form?
You can do that too.
Or her form that camouflages. It might not be octopus, but I'm looking at. I mean, I have octopi every fucking where, but like I'm looking at two when you're talking about becoming the things.
So merge those versions of you and exchange you information with them.
Because sometimes they become things to
hide
for safety, not just for like feeling it and understanding it, but to like they're a lot of the octopi are pussies. Do you think it's scary to become like the most empowered version of yourself because then you won't have anybody to blame?
Maybe. I had wanted to talk to you guys because I was like, oh, what am I going to want to talk about? What am I going to want to heal? And I know one of the things I'm like, I know I operate pretty often from a victimhood complex. And I was like, and I don't want to do that. And then I know that comes, and I operate in a lot of times out of a place of fear. And I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's much more fun to operate out of a place out of empowerment. It's like, I want to heal this because I said so. You know?
Yeah, we're not chasing dragons. Do you know what I mean? Like we're not healing to become anything but ourselves. We're not healing to escape anything. We are literally like, I don't know, and we don't blame our trauma, and we don't blame our childhood, and we don't blame our past relationships, and we don't need to, because we can heal it and like we're done with it, and it's real nice. Then we could focus on like healing the fun stuff, like Shaden not wanting to use a straw, and now he can.
So this is coming up, I'm guessing. Okay. So I remember the hardest thing that I didn't have to do on TikTok, but like that I wanted to do to get other people to realize what I was talking about, is calling me Asperger's or like autistic or anything like that. And it seems like, do you tell people that you're autistic? Do you tell people that you have something?
I talk to people about it, but I keep it very light.
You say ADHD, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I put it in ways that I think will be more acceptable to them.
This is making you energetically embarrassed. There's not a reason for it. Kate is bringing it up for something, and it's not for embarrassment. It's not a shame thing. I don't know where she's going yet, but it's not that, so stop blushing. It's making my ears hot.
Because all that does is keep you trapped. If you're using that as, it's another thing for victimhood. It's like, that's just my ADHD.
Lily, go to the Intense Energy Vampire Cleanse. It's all written out. It's on my YT. It has been for years. And then stop letting them in. Do the steps in it and then stop letting them in. You're the one who lets them in. Everybody. We all let vampiric entities and deities. It's actual humans that we let in. We keep letting them in. Okay. All right. Cool. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's very that. It's like, oh, that just must be my ADHD. And it's like you're embarrassed that you did the whatever thing. And so you label it because you think that they're judging you.
Yeah. A huge thing that comes out of that is usually when I'm on live with you guys or talking to a group of friends, and I replay the conversation when I'm done, and I'm like, oh my god, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, maybe I said that and that was kind of weird.
So those little like autistic things about me or whatever, that is people's favorite thing about me. So that's going to be people's favorite thing about you when you let it out.
My ADHD is, I don't talk about it ever, but it's most of your guys' favorite thing about me. Me picking up random toys or going off on a tangent or singing a weird song or fucking looking at tarot cards and pretending like they're dolls talking to each other. That's ADHD as fuck. I just don't talk about it. And if Kate wasn't autistic, she wouldn't be Kate. So, like, she's the most autistic person I've ever met in my life besides my 6-year-old.
Guys.
It's just, like, she might have invented it. I don't know.
What are you doing? Nothing? Okay. Spirit is in the highest good. So you like talking to objects. People know me for that on TikTok. Oh, magical time travel logbook of cats. Talking to the book. Talking to the cards.
Talking to the cards.
I love those.
What? What did you just say, Yancy?
I said I love this.
Love it? Oh my God. It's almost like I'm not embarrassed by it.
We're weird as fuck. And there's been a couple people that are like, you know what? If you cuss, people aren't going to want to go to you for spiritual practices. And I'm like, well, then I don't fucking want those people to come to me for spiritual practices.
They probably shouldn't.
They're not going to like it. They're not going to have a really good time.
Unfortunately.
I'm out of water and I want to drink it. And it's not because I'm dry mouth, but it's not because dry mouth. It's because of avoidance. You're drinking instead of talking.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You said you don't want this thing and then went silent. And then we started talking and you're like, great, keep talking.
Okay, so do I just go to how would I heal living in that or operating out of that victimhood?
You go to your operating room, your Yancy sector, your operating sector that has all your machines and stuff with it. Okay. Where is it? Say, take me to that code, that chip, that whatever.
It feels very stuffy. Like
push through it.
Breath.
Push through it. It was stuffy until I went in.
Okay.
I don't think you want a lot of people in here, which is understandable. It's like a crawl space.
Transmute all the stuff that you don't want in here. And you kept that. And you kept that piece. Locate the embarrassment from being Yancy and destroy it. You put it in your pocket for later.
Sorry.
You're like looking at it, like, what if I want it back? Then your life will stay the same.
Exactly.
I do not. You're like, I do not want that.
Kate and Kat wouldn't want me to want that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Honestly, Yancy, it won't matter if you don't actually want it. It will stay the same. It doesn't matter. You can destroy it. You'll build it again. It just is what it is. No one's going to force you to change your life. I mean, we can talk about it. We can give examples and you can do it and we can help you get there safely and securely. But ultimately, it's fucking up to you. Unfortunately, that's one of the things people don't like about us sometimes is we're not going to do it for you. You have to do it.
So now that you destroyed it, you have to replace it with something. And that's going to have to be Yancy. You had that in your pocket too. So update and upgrade that. Rebirth and regrow it. And put it back. And secret secure that down. Push that forward, ripple it outwards. Speed that up. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Certainly will.
Hey, Kate, did you ever merge with the genie form? I only worked with one person that was the genie, and it was someone we don't work with anymore that was like a part of Zeus. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure they took that from you. Mm. I know that you were the Jafar parrot.
Mm-hmm. If not, it was merged with that version of the exchange of information.
This feels like regrowing.
And go before the being put in a lamp. It feels like what, Yancy?
Like regrowing Groot.
Regrowing what?
Guardians of the Galaxy, the little tree
guy.
Groot.
Yeah. Okay. I heard Groot and I was like, Grout? Groot? Am I just not hearing it correctly? Groot. Yes, I'm familiar. I'm Groot. I get it. Merge with Groot. That is one sure of himself motherfucker, I'll tell you that.
Integrate that back into your systems, Yancy.
Yeah, I was trying to talk because I'm trying to talk to myself, and I'm like, I really like. I know obviously there's still a part that wants to keep it, but I'm like,
Hey,
I don't fucking want that anymore.
Try just saying, I am Yancy or Nancy, whichever you prefer, like whatever actually feels good to you. Say it like I am Groot, but say, I am Yancy, I'm Yancy, I'm Yancy. Like have a conversation with yourself so that you'll understand yourself. There you go. Holy fuck.
The song I'm Human is on. Hello, my name is Human. It's like discovering yourself for the first time again.
Also, look at that motherfucker. He died, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He changed and he was still a badass. Even this big.
That's what, when she said to replace it, I was like, that's what I see, the little Groot in a plant. The little planter.
We're definitely doing the things because like we're all silent, just like
speed that up. It feels good too.
yes. It's almost like rocking, like comforting. Almost like that sound of the girl with the singing the fan, but it's more like a mother's hum instead of like that one.
I can say internally I feel more relaxed than I probably ever have.
Are we on a ship?
We're rocking for sure, but she's
the
like,
ship that is Yancy.
yeah. You're also the mother and you're also the child and you are also the ship.
You can update and upgrade this too.
Oh, you could probably speed up the destination as well. What you don't want to. Okay, okay. Too much. All right, got it. All right, okay. Man. Better than a migraine and throwing up in the bathroom, for fuck's sakes. Oh my gosh. That was a lot.
All right. Close up / sign off to all this.
You don't she knows how to do it. That was a heavy one. Unless you want to walk her through.
My eyes are tired.
Yeah. You're going to have to, I don't want to make you promise. Please go do the close up / sign off. Like, fucking please. Okay.
I will do them after this.
Okay. And secret secure it all down. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
We love you.
A lot, but I had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Don't be a disconnect.
Yes.
Bye, love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Book a dual session with Kate and Kat. Visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.